Yo guys, what is going on? I got another rarely used match here for you against Omega from PO. I really don't know who he is, but it doesn't matter. What matters is this. The ranking. As you can see right there, is a very powerful user. At least it seems to be. I don't know how it's going to play out, but he's got a bunch of threats. He's got fucking Moltres, like #1 threat to my team. Hello, please ban. Then he's got Druddigon, which I'll tell you right off the bat, it's going to be special defensive. And it evolves my Roselia, my Sceptile, my Entei, and my Hitmonchan to an extent. But I have a plan for it, so it's not that bad. And by the way, I already tried to record this match, and I stopped because of something very weird that's probably going to happen between Alomomola and Roselia. Their HP are going to be glitched. But it doesn't matter because it'll be fixed throughout the battle. So let's just roll. I think he's gonna lead off with Druddigon, so I'm gonna lead off with my Alomomola to get that thing poisoned right off the bat because it's a big threat to my team and I need this thing to be worn down as fast as possible. I do get a Toxic off, which is very nice. He goes for Stealth Rocks. I can always just rapid spin them away because he doesn't have a spin blocker. He Dragon Tails me out into Entei. I cannot stay in, so I need to go into Mola. And as you can see, I have 175 HP, but it doesn't matter. It will be back to normal soon enough. So don't worry about that. I do get another Wish off, and I'm going to pass it out into my Roselia, which is going to take any kind of hits. And it does a lot of damage in the HP number, but it's really not. I think I'm back to full pretty much. But it really doesn't matter. You guys will see why later. A Sludge Bomb happens on the predicted switch to Moltres. I predict the sub actually, or the Roost, and I get to see his sub Life Orb because he doesn't have Lefty, so he's double stab, sub, Roost with Life Orb. So I know that my Radon can take on it very well. But first, I'm gonna go into my Alomomola predicting the Roost so that I can threaten this thing with a Waterfall. And I go for Wish first because I know I can take one hit, and as you can see, it does 152 damage to me, and I get a lot of health back, but it really doesn't matter because it'll be down eventually because, I don't know, PO is glitching up, but it really doesn't matter in the outcome of the game. I do take this Hurricane rather nicely with my Rhydon, and at this point I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks because this Moltres is a little bit threatening for my liking, and he's definitely going to switch out because he doesn't have HP Grass. He gets into Hitmonchan. I went for Stealth Rocks to force him to Rapid Spin because I know for a fact that I'm going to take this thing out with an Earthquake. It helps me that he has the Life Orb, but I don't think it matters that much. Regardless, Hitmonchan is out. I don't have my Stealth Rocks on the field, but I'll get them eventually when I get the chance to. But he makes a very nice double switch out right here. He predicts my Roselia goes into his Moltres. And I really don't have anything to take a hit from this thing because Rhydon gets to AK out, and I needed to set up Stealth Rocks late game. So I need to fought off my Roselia. This is where the HP number doesn't matter because he would have been able to take me out regardless. And I'm going to my Sceptile knowing that I'm faster, and I am going to either set up a sub on the switch to Druddigon or just go straight out for the Focus Blast. He might actually go into Sceptile because he doesn't know what kind of set I am, so yeah, that's the thing. He thought a little bit, and he goes into Crocodile, which I really don't understand, but whatever, it's fine by me. He now makes a switch into Sceptile knowing that I'm special, and I'm able to take this thing out with a Giga Drain plus a Focus Blast. Luckily, I don't miss, and I win the speed tag, which is very nice. Druddigon comes out, and I really cannot do too much to this thing, but my best bet is just to stay in here, go for a Focus Blast, get some damage, and try to rack up some Toxic. But, of course, I'm going to miss Focus Blast. I really cannot complain because I hit it on the Sceptile, so it's perfectly fine by me. I can always just keep switching Alomomola and get some Wish, Recovery, and Regenerator, and just stall this thing out while in Dragon Tails because I can just pass the Wish onto something else. Really, it doesn't really trouble me at all. He gets a crit, doesn't matter. I'm pretty much back to where I should have been. I think at 100 HP right now after the Regenerator. I'm able to take this Earthquake instead of my Stealth Rocks, which is pretty much all that I needed to win this battle. And I think I don't lose this Rhydon just yet. I might just switch to Alomomola. And yes, I do. Well, I have over 100 HP again, but whatever. This Druddigon does. This is out right here, which is very good. And now Slowking comes out. I don't know if he's choice. I don't know if he's lefties. So what I'm going to do first is actually go for Protective Scout. And I see that he has Grass Knot and no lefties. So I'm assuming he's choiced. This is the perfect opportunity for me to come in with my Hitmonchan, get a Rapid Spin off, and I'm going to die to the grass now, but it really doesn't matter because my Entei is free to come in whenever I need and go for an extreme speed and clean up the game. So, Sceptile is out of here. I'm going to force the switch out to Moltres' Death Fodder, and I predict that, like a boss, go for a sub and annihilate that thing. Goes into Crocodile to break my substitute because he's Scarf. I'm gonna go for a Giga Drain, smash this thing in the face with some Giga Drains and stuff. He goes into Slowking. He either has to lock himself into Fire Blast, Side Shock, or Surf. And he goes for Surf because it's the best stab move he has to go for, but he doesn't even take me out, and I get the win because he forfeits. What a bitch, he doesn't even let me finish him. Finish him. Whatever. Weird. Anyway, this is a very interesting match. I actually enjoyed it pretty much. And yeah, later I guess. Peace, love. Yeah, all that thing. I'm out of here, bitches.